What's good, YouTube? It's Big Rain. Y'all been asking for a 7-3 center build. I made one, got to 99 overall, scored all the badges and stuff. I'm gonna show y'all a few different variations of what you could go with, and then what I actually made right here first. So let's get right into it.
It's Cardo.
Alright, so getting into the build I actually made, this is 7'3", 237, 8'1" wingspan. So this build has pretty low strength because obviously you need speed. Like 57 is still pretty slow, but as a 7'3" you're going to be slow regardless. So but I've noticed that like the height of centers evens out with strength, if that makes sense. So like even though you're 7'3" with low strength, you'll still be able to fight off like 7-foot centers with like 86 strength, 94 strength. Obviously we get wormed a little bit, but as long as you're playing with like box out beats Hall of Fame, stuff like that, it shouldn't happen too often. So I went 85 close shot, 90 standing dunk, and 64 post control. The reason I went 64 post control is I wanted to get silver vice grip and get extra finishing badges. You don't get driving dunk on this one because you don't even get 80 driving dunk on a 7'3". So there's really no point unless you wanted to get other dunk packages. But there's another one that I made that has 75 driving dunk, so you can get like the Ben Simmons one, the Giannis one, stuff like that. So you can include that in your dunk packages if you wanted. But for this one, no driving dunk. 86 pass accuracy. I guess because you're 7'3", you get more playmaking badges for the 86 compared to the other build, because I think I only got like 11 on my 7-foot. But what I did here was I put one extra badge in playmaking, and I was able to get gold needle threader on this build, and it throws absolute steamers like down the court. Everything's always accurate. It's nice. We went 82 interior defense for the Hall of Fame workhorse as normal, 99 block, 99 offensive rebound, 87 defensive. You could switch this around if you guys wanted to, but like I always say, center's guard corner in Pro-Am, and obviously as a 7'3", you're definitely gonna have to guard corner because you're slow. So 99 offensive, 87 defensive, and then this is all the physicals. You could go down to 76 strength and, you know, put in one more in vertical or something if you wanted to, and keep your what just happened? Oh, and keep your silver brick wall, but I would just do this. I really like the build, honestly. I feel like it gets way more paint stops. I've actually started using these takeovers too. Paint intimidation second. It's pretty nice in my opinion. I feel like it helps me take people out of dunk animations, and you make people miss a lot of dunks on the 7'3" because like you're just huge. So you have 8'1" wingspan, so they're just missing a lot of dunks. This build is called a break starter, and then we'll go ahead and get right into the next two. Every center has the same shades of, I swear. But yeah, break starter. Get into the next two. Okay, so getting into the next build, it's 7'3". You want to do same stuff, 7'3", 237 max wingspan, whatever body shape you want. I prefer build like normal. This build gets Hall of Fame close shot, masher. You get the good driving or the good dunk packages with Ben Simmons and Giannis, and you still get silver vice grip, 90 standing dunk, You only have 76 passing, which is the minimum you want to have on a center because you still get gold break starter and the best passing style in the game, which is LeBron. You get 93 block, a little less defensive rebound. So this is more of an offensive center build, but if you're good at the game, like I said, you can still, you know, you can live with the 93 block. I think a lot of defense on this game isn't more so ratings, it's a lot of positioning and stuff like that. So also you're huge, you're 7'3" with an 8'1" wingspan. So as long as you're positioning yourself right, I feel like the 93 block is perfectly fine. I'm actually going to make this one next. I got a lot of VC saved up after grinding that build. I've got extender, I'm working on getting accelerator. I played through all the story quests on that build to get it to 99 and core everything. So definitely think that the 7-3 is going to be meta towards the end of the year, just like last year. But at the same time, I feel like it's preference. If you play on like a 7-foot with strength, I feel like it could fight off a 7-3 just fine too. But in my opinion, I think this build is going to be what meta is. And then same takeovers. I still use box out wall, paint intimidation on this build just to get like the extra defensive. You want to do probably box out wall primary, I'd say, just because of the low strength on this build, just to get better box outs. Obviously you're using box out beast and stuff still, but this one's a glass cleaning finisher. I'm gonna get into all the badges and stuff on the other build that I have, but you guys can kind of get an idea, and if you have any questions about anything, you can always leave a comment. But the third variation, I'd say it's just a variation of this build. So obviously you have 96 close shot, so posting up and hooks and all that stuff is going to be pretty overpowered. Let's see how far it can go down. I think it was 58. Yeah, so you're gonna put this down, gonna have no driving dunk. This is if you don't want the dunk packages, and then you can put your post control up to 80, and then put the rest on free throw or do stamina, whatever you'd like with that. But this gets you Hall of Fame post spin, gold drop stepper, stuff like that, and it gives you post takeover. So now if you wanted to do this, you could do post shot daggers, which is, in my opinion, is the best post badge, and then you could do box out wall or you paint intimidation. I recommend box out wall just for rebounds, but up to you. But yeah, this is the third variation. I think this one's still called a glass cleaning finisher, so if you're going for the name, I'd say the first build has the best name with the break starter. But yeah, glass cleaning finisher. Alright, getting into the badges. So this is my first build, the first one I showed you guys. This is what I use on this build. Obviously, Aerial Wizard, you could take off Pro Touch and put Aerial Wizard on, but it doesn't have driving dunks, so I wouldn't really recommend it. You could take this off, take this off, and then put gold on. But for Pro Touch, it works on post hooks, and obviously you're 7'3" with a high close shot, so you're gonna be pretty OP when it comes to that. And you're taller than most other people. Fearless finisher like usual. Fast twitch I cord, put on masher because masher actually works on the 7'3", because no one else is 7'3" yet. So slithery on bronze, that's all you get. That just helps people, like when you go up and stuff in the paint, they don't get really bumps on you and stuff like that. And then limitless takeoff, you can go up a little further out on driving dunks. For playmaking, I did floor general, Hall of Fame, clamp breaker, special delivery, vice grip silver. Vice grip definitely helps the rebounds. I recommend you put it on. I cord break starter and put on gold needle threader. I put an extra badge into playmaking to get gold, if you guys didn't hear that before. It's definitely, I think it definitely is worth it, because I feel like all my passes are very accurate when I have this on. Compared to my other build with 86 passing. And then I'm pretty sure I put all 4 of the rest of the badges in defense. So you could do 3 if you wanted to. You don't have to get glove, but I like having it, so when I'm pinching and stuff, you can, you know, get the steal better when you reach. Because as a 7'3", you have a 60 steal, you're probably not going to get it anyways. But I also put it on my other build, so maybe you could put on finishing and get something else you wanted. Take this off. take Limitless Takeoff off and put on Aerial Wizard Bronze or something like that. But yeah, that's probably the only thing I'd change there if you wanted to. But I recommend this. So 1 playback in 4 defense, and then also during the season, this season, you'll get your extra +1 for another point. So you could also, if you wanted to, you could put Slippery Off Ball Bronze on, and then once you core that, which it should core pretty fast, maybe Clutch Shooter for free throws in 4th quarter, something like that. But yeah, that's the badges I'd use. As you can see, I use the same takeovers. Working on getting Accelerator. We got Extender. And then I'm gonna make that 96 close shot build I showed you guys, and we'll see about that. But so far, yeah, this build is pretty fun to play on. I really enjoy it. I recommend you guys make it if you really wanted to have a 7-3. Definitely would make it. Just overall, this build is OP. You just able to go up in the paint on top of people. You can just throw accurate passes down the court. You just dunk with people around. You can finish like high 20% layups. It's just definitely probably the best build I've played on, honestly. Like last year everyone was on 7-3s. I was hoping it wasn't going to be like this again this year, but I feel like the 7-3 is kind of OP. So I appreciate all the support. If you guys didn't know, we finally hit partner, and that's thanks to you guys. I really appreciate all the love you guys show. And another thing is, we got our 2K League logo finally. I know a bunch of you guys have been seeing me around the park and sending me friend requests and messages, and I love when y'all guys do that. So if you see me in the park, feel free to send me a message. Tell me you like watching the videos. Tell me you're a sub, anything. I'll give you a reply for sure. I really appreciate y'all again, and I'll see you guys in the next one.